Hey guys, my name is Lilly, and yeah, I got the news. World War III has started. Europe is already in a really bad situation in terms of an energy crisis. We don't have a lot of natural gas right now in our storage facilities. We also don't have a whole lot of oil coming from Russia. And now the war with Iran has started. The Strait of Hormuz is blocked apparently, and 20% of all oil transports go through the Strait of Hormuz. Also, some kind of really important oil refineries in Saudi Arabia, I believe, were damaged, and the oil production is now ceased. So that's another hit. And also here in Europe we have problems getting cheap resources with the Nord Stream 2 pipeline being exploded, and also with Ukraine halting the oil pipeline or oil supplies to Slovakia and Hungary. We already have problems with getting natural gas. We have problems getting cheap oil. So now I want to check out the price of diesel right now. So here there's a gas station. Right now the price is 1.64 for diesel. But in the morning at 8 o'clock, two of my friends were coming to the same gas station and they were getting diesel for 1.54, I believe, or 1.58. So just in a couple of hours the price of diesel has gone up, but I think it will go up even more. And I think after the attack in Iran, everything will become even worse. So I thought it cannot get much worse anymore, but still, there it is, there you go. It's going to be much, much worse now to make a living in Europe. And most people, you know, they are already fine with just being taxed out of their pockets. They just want to exist and want to be able to afford a warm home and some food. But I think now even this will become really difficult. We are already in a very precarious situation in Europe. Everything is really expensive. For a short period of time, the oil price and also the natural gas price has gone down. But then all of a sudden, you know, they have increased the network fees for natural gas, but also for electricity. So basically, I have to show you actually my invoice that I'm getting from my grid provider. Basically, I'm paying the same like last year, although the price of electricity has gone down a bit. So they just raised the network fees and now it's almost the same as the last year, price-wise per kilowatt hour. So yeah, crazy. This is going to be crazy. I'm really fearing the next invoice that I'm getting from the grid provider and also from my natural gas provider next year, because this will get really expensive. Hallo. Ein halbes Grillhändel bitte. Ebenfalls, danke. Okay, I just got chicken. One half of a chicken is €6.90. That's a really good price for Europe. And actually, if I buy it in the store and cook it myself, it's not cheaper. So sometimes I go here and purchase some really good chicken. So today I bought two halves, which cost me €13.80. Yeah, so it was Qatar Energy which has closed the LNG production. And they said due to military attacks on Qatar Energy's operating facilities, the production of liquefied natural gas has ceased. Then also Greece is getting involved. They are saying they are sending 2 frigates and fighter jets to protect Cyprus from Iranian attacks. Wow. Also, Germany has announced that there is a higher threat level right now in Germany when it comes to terrorist attacks. Sleeper cells are feared. Here they are saying after Iran attacks, the anti-Semitism Commissioner expects a heightened threat level for Jewish and Israeli institutions. And he's also saying that Iran is also targeting refineries in the Middle East and oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz. Fuel prices are already rising as a result. Also, a lot of people went to gas stations in the morning, and sometimes there were long lines behind the gas stations because a lot of people have the same idea. They want to fill up their cars, right? The new war in Iran is having repercussions not only on a global political level but also directly in Europe. Thousands of travelers are stranded, stock markets are plummeting, and missiles have even struck Cyprus, which is Greece, which is a European country. Many car owners are also anticipating significant price increases for gasoline and diesel. Therefore, many are rushing to the gas station to fill up their tanks. This gas station is really busy, so every minute another car is coming in. There are long queues at gas stations all over Germany. This was already the case on Sunday and will continue on Monday. Prices at the pumps have already risen and gas station owners fully expect prices to rise further. It is unfortunately also to be expected that the major corporations will take another swig from the bottle. They will add another 2 to 3% to the prices because they themselves have to pay more for oil due to the war. Oh my God. Stock markets in free fall. Oil and gas are becoming expensive. The US attacks on Iran are having an immediate impact on the financial markets. Stock prices are falling rapidly, while precious metal prices are rising sharply. The closure of the Strait of Hormuz is also causing oil prices to climb even higher. The escalation in the Middle East triggered severe turbulence in the international financial markets at the start of the week. Among other measures, Tehran restricted shipping traffic through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important bottlenecks in the global energy trade. Stock prices fell by more than 2%. The DAX lost 2.3% in the first minutes of trading on Monday. As expected, gold prices rose sharply in the first minutes of trading on Monday due to the escalation in the Middle East. The price of silver also climbed significantly. Experts anticipate a further increase in price. Approximately 20% of the global oil shipments pass through the Strait of Hormuz daily. Any disruption to the strait can drive up energy prices and destabilize international markets. Airline stocks also plummeted. Cathay Pacific, Qantas Airways, Singapore Airlines and Japan Airlines fell by more than 5%. Yeah guys, this is not good at all. So now before I'm going to go home, I have to quickly drive to the post office. Yeah, so all of this is of course really bad. A lot of people, they don't realize how bad this is for Europe. Gladly, at least the winter is over now. This winter was really long and cold. We needed a lot of natural gas. Right now, our natural gas storage facilities, they are emptying out. So there's not a lot of natural gas right now. And it's also really hard to get. And now with this situation, it's even worse. So the question is, can we make it through the next winter? And honestly, I have to say, I'm not really sure. Everything is possible right now. I've just been to the post office and now I'm going to go home and get the other car, fill it up with diesel, and I have 4 jerry cans that I have to fill up as well. So yeah. Always good to have a little bit extra in case there's a shortage or something coming, which might be the case right now. Okay, so this is my veggie garden and I'm preparing everything for the next veggie season. So after this strong winter, I've now built this polytunnel. Inside I'm going to have some candles and pretty soon I'm going to sow my tomatoes. And all of these other pots I've kept inside of the greenhouse because this year it was really cold outside, but inside everything survived, so that's awesome. And here in my garden shed I have a couple of jerry cans which now I have to take and fill up at the gas station. Okay, I just brought home 3 20-liter canisters or jerry cans, almost 40 liters. The price was 63 euros for filling up the jerry cans. So if you want to get any updates, make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. And look at this. Today we have full moon. That's something nice for today, right? Something nice to end this video. Alright, stay tuned and we see each other around.